Bueno, bienvenidos a Dragones y Chigüires una vez más. Hoy finalmente vamos a jugar el último, más reciente juego de Monkey Island, Return to Monkey Island, y hoy estamos casi todos. Así que saluden.
Hola.
Hola, hola.
Buenas a todos.
Hoy hay Full House.
Hoy hay Full House, sí.
Para el
Así
magno
que
evento.
Todos.
Sí,
esto
sí es un magno evento.
El magno evento del point and click.
Exacto.
Sí.
¿Cuántos años esperando otro?
Bueno, es que usted no me ve, pero yo estoy aquí vestido de smoking.
Eso para cuando ya pongamos cámaras, ya se podrá ver.
Sí, con pajarita.
Con pajarita.
Sombrero de copa.
Y sombrero de copa. Y monóculo.
Ay,
Sí.
Como decía Bender, creo que no has entendido el nivel de.
Asaltaste el monopolio de tu casa.
Sí, básicamente.
Vale, bueno. Así que bueno, sin más preámbulos, nueva partida. Modo casual o modo difícil. Esto no me lo esperaba.
Difícil, porque yo leí que casual te corta los puzzles.
No. Aquí somos.
Aquí somos hardcore. Sí,
Hardcore.
Geeks de verdad que salvamos.
Michel, no vayas a decir que tú lo estabas jugando en Classic.
No, hardcore. Por favor.
Porque si no, te botamos el canal.
Ajá. Quiero ver la reacción de ustedes con esto.
A ver.
Claro. Tenía que empezar así. No tiene otra forma.
El final del 2.
Sí.
Muy bueno.
Qué brujo.
Chucky.
Exacto.
Aquí es donde yo hice, ¿what?
Exacto. Bueno,
Porque tú no conocías el final, tú habías visto el final del 2 antes, ¿no?
No.
Ese es el final del 2.
Sí.
Por eso, yo no había jugado ninguno de los dos.
Remasterizado, pero.
Sí.
Ella.
Vamos a burlarnos de esos dos. Fijamos que son nuestros padres.
Ok.
Sí.
What?
Y es todo.
Pero no tienen las voces.
Me salen rayos de los ojos. Porque se acuerda que el final del 2, el Chucky.
Le salían las rayas.
Sí, le salen rayos.
Da mal rollo.
No tiene
Oye,
voces
eso
en
te iba a decir,
español.
haz una
Lo voy a revisar. Porque
¿No puedes poner las voces en inglés o que sea?
Sí, claro, las de inglés.
Sí, es que eso es lo que va a tener, pero déjame revisar.
Es Corbutifarra.
Corbutifarras.
Y ahí arreglaron el peo del 2.
Qué fácil. Vale, para un segundo y busca lo de la.
Pero ¿cómo?
¿Cómo lo arreglaron?
¿Cómo lo arreglaron? Que bueno. Que en realidad eran niños.
Bueno, sí.
No, eso lo texto.
Aquí está.
Pero no se escuchan todavía.
A ver. Texto y voces.
Sí, está bien.
Subtítulos de los efectos sonoros.
Sí. ¡Pum, pam, fling!
Exacto, vale.
It's locked.
Ahora sí.
The shops has a key. The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Scurvy dog.
Hacer trastadas.
Mira, qué divertido.
Qué guardado.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Que ya, marico, dejan dando vuelta por ahí.
Pero al final LeChuck sí es su hermano, ¿cómo es la cosa?
Se ve, sí.
Ya vas a ver, ya vas a ver. Porque
Ok.
no te puedo decir nada porque.
Ok.
I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Son huérfanos.
It says, return outhouse key when finished.
Que no
or
tienen ni
else."
padre.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Que no tiene.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way.
Ah, muy
Coins
bien.
fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Muy salubre todo.
Sí,
Mira, hay patapollos.
patapollos.
Patapollo.
Y hay grog.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of
Wow, eso es caro, la inflación. Ya la inflación le pegó, bueno, ya la inflación le pegó el juego porque, a ver, ¿qué fue lo que dijo el creador?
Que nunca pagara más de $20 por un juego.
Eso, sí.
Good thing I
Exacto,
got the
y
key in my pocket.
este vale 22.
You unlock
Sí, pero dice que era por la inflación.
Pero ajustar con la inflación, por inflación, exacto.
Sí.
Ajustar por inflación son como 40.
But it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Pensar en champ.
A fake coin
Chanfla.
is almost as good as a real coin.
A ver, me parece súper
I once
interesante.
had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Me parece súper interesante el sistema que crearon.
Gross.
Que es que ya.
Chucky, why
Sí,
don't
no
you
tienes que
look in
señalar
the
la
toilet?
acción, sino que.
Sí,
No.
la automáticamente tiene dos opciones.
Ujú. Todo el juego es el manejo de inventario.
Me parece un poquito asquerosito todo el tema, pero bueno. Buscar monedas entre la porquería, por ejemplo. Así como que. ¿Qué ejemplo le estamos dando a nuestros
And
niños?
I'm not putting my hands in that.
Bueno, menos mal. O sea, en una época.
Oler
con-
la pringue.
What is this stuff?
En una época con COVID y enfermedades, o sea, decirle a los niños que se metan en una letrina a buscar monedas no me parece ejemplar.
Ah, este es el lavabo. Hay que lavarse.
El lavabo.
El lavabo.
Claro.
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do.
Chucky tiene buenas ideas.
Sí, no me da ningún tipo de seguridad Chucky.
Hey,
Matar a Chucky,
stand
vale.
over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Scurvy Ducks.
Exhibit removed. Aww. This would be great for apple bobbing. Let's not go
Está
back there
siniestra.
again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead.
Ok, ya,
Creo que quedó claro que tenemos que buscar las escorbutifarras.
ya entendí.
Esta primera parte es tutorial.
What can we get with this?
Asco.
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple
Sabe
of
como un
scurvy
dolo.
dogs if you want.
Porque todo el mundo lo saca de la letrina, ¿o qué?
Boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Asco.
Con pelo.
Y charro con
Y
pelo.
mosca.
Charrón con pelo.
This is the perfect food.
Claro.
What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Anda más raro, que eso fue lo que te faltó.
Vamos a amarrar.
Parecía los Zoom de Ren y Stimpy casi.
Sí.
Sí.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way.
Tanto por el estilo, por lo asqueroso.
Sí, sí, todo.
Pero no me molesta nada el arte de este juego, la verdad. O sea, no
No,
sé cuáles eran
es-
tantas quejas.
Muy bonito.
El arte es lo que menos me molesta.
Sí.
Lo que pasa es que hay gente que son puristas que
Sé que está perfecto.
pixel.
Yo, por ejemplo,
He's
Amazon Prime creo que dio Tales of Monkey Island y ese 3D chimbo que tenían me molestaba mucho más que este. O sea,
Oh, sí.
este no me molesta, de
Sí,
hecho.
sí, sí.
Está moderno y todo, un poco moderno, digo yo.
No,
Está muy bien.
y los juegos con estilo duran más que los juegos tipo realistas.
That's
sí.
my friend D. Hey, D.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do. Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shithead.
Mira, el bicho de los escupitajos.
Sí, lo he vomitado.
Ah, sí.
Ahora el inventario.
That's a cool anchor.
Importante.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started
Se
durmió.
Sí.
Sí.
More damage that way. Then people
Y el otro le
noticed
está
what happened
parando
when you
bola.
missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but on a modern anchor, that's to prevent what's called the little flanges. Most anchors.
Yo creo que eso después no va a ser fácil.
The word anchor comes from the
Sí,
Sanskrit
sí,
word
sí.
Es que este es el tutorial, es
because
que
when
era
you
el
stop in the
tutorial.
middle of the yeah, I'm kind of an
Está genial.
Sí, esto es cómo saltártela.
Y te has
Eso te has perdido algo.
¿Cómo? A ver, las frases anteriores. A
Nos
ver.
perdimos todo, básicamente, pero...
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Abre el inventario. Hay algo importante ahí.
La lista de tareas, obviamente.
Ah, mira.
Trastear y explorar. Ganar a choque una carrera. Dar de comer a la pata. Echar salsa a mis
butifarra.
ensayar la lucha con la espada. Buscar un trébol de 4 hojas. Pedir un deseo al pozo de los deseos y buscar a nuestros verdaderos padres. Bueno, Marco. Estamos jugando Marco. El Marco pirata. No te olvides, mamá. No te olvides de mí.
I
Son
want
los que no
two
eran
scurvy
padres.
dogs at the same
Sí.
time.
Exacto, los padres que no eran padres.
Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Qué rateica.
Hey, hands off!
Ok.
Excuse me,
Yes?
will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Yo no.
That's a nice tree. I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond. I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ruff, 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 ruff,
Blah,
ruff, ruff.
blah, blah. Blah,
Todo
blah.
es Snoopy
Blah,
totalmente.
blah, 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 blah.
A punto, no es que se...
Blah,
Eso.
blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah.
blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Pero te puedes mover.
Ya.
En el suelo, los
Don't
rojos.
feed the duck.
No darle paz.
What's this?
Pero
red
le vas a
blob?
dar de comer,
That's
¿no?
ketchup. It's supposed to be.
Mira, ahí está la salsa para la escorbutifarra.
Bueno, y con los estándares de sanidad de este juego, pues.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Revisa el barril a ver.
Solo la puntica.
Exacto.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Ah,
Y te enseñan a combinar.
Ahí
Y
ya.
ya tienes.
tienes que
Echar
probarlo.
salsa.
Dale comer a la pata, ¿no?
No, no,
Deja
pero
Es que
porque-
no he dejado quitar el pan.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Mm.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah.
Ah,
Anda.
coño, y se mamó
Madre,
Chucky.
hostia, se vio.
Ahí aprendiste el doble clic y el correr.
Ah, ¿qué tal?
O sea, le echaste salsa, pero no te la comiste con la.
No. Pero ya. Casa, ya. Llegaste con la llave.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Enseñar mucho.
Let's be
Anda.
frank.
Con la
you
escubifarra.
never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
Qué malo.
You guys are both pretty weak. Well, anyway, that was fun.
Vale, ya practiqué la espada. Hay que dar de comer, trébol, deseo y buscar a tus padres.
El pozo. Ahí está la.
Ahí está el trébol.
Dentro de-
Mira, ya lo vi el trébol.
Pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if.
Hay uno ahí en el medio, no sé si lo ves. De todo
El más grande de todos.
For a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good
Míralo,
luck
ahí
with that.
lo ves, sube.
Sí.
Ahí.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left.
Flipa.
Darn.
Ah, ok, se ha llevado todo.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
¿Ese con el trébol?
No sé.
No.
No, es una lista de cosas.
Voy a pedir un deseo. Ajá,
Ahí está.
I should find a coin to throw in.
joder. Hay una moneda atrás tuyo.
I wonder where this path goes.
Casualidad.
¿Dónde?
Detrás
El
de
Chucky.
Detrás de
Ahí,
Chucky
ahí.
que no se
Ah,
quiere
ahí está.
quitar.
Deje pagarle una moneda.
Ah, pero es que el trébol tiene un signo de exclamación.
Ah, porque es nuevo. Las vainas nuevas. Las cosas
¿Qué
nuevas que
deseo
agarré,
aquí?
No sé, lo que quiero.
Deseo otra
Hablemos
escucha.
al revés, no
Another
tiene.
scurvy dog. Those things are bad for you.
Anda.
Ok.
Told you so.
Jolines. Y el niño murió. En ese momento.
Me queda la pata y.
Dar de comer y buscar a
los
los padres.
Intenta darle algo a los padres, a ver. Para que se vayan.
¿Qué es eso verde que hay ahí al lado del barril?
¿Qué cosa?
Solo, o sea, al lado. Eso.
Es un arbusto.
Un arbusto.
Me gustó con flores.
Y nada ahí, ¿no? No.
Ah.
Mato el arte, no te dejo ver
Ah.
que era un arbusto.
Si le das a Shift, te
Ah, sí,
salta
te
los
muestra.
hotspots.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Eso sí es importante.
No me sale.
Sí lo
Ah,
sé.
si le das a Shift, ¿qué?
Te sale los
Un segundo.
hotspots. Le puedes hacer
Ah,
clic.
sí.
Bueno,
Pero yo vi,
O sea, hacer-
no, es Stab. Stab.
Ah, está, perdón. No, sí, está. Correcto. A ver, ahí están los hotspots.
Hacer trampa.
No,
Pero,
no, hay otros juegos que los tienen.
A ver, es.
pero que no,
Darte. ¿Cómo explicarlo?
no te
Darte-
mates con el Pixel Hunter.
Exacto, eso.
Sí, verga, encierra. Había juegos que
Mira,
tenían un
güey.
pixel. ¿Dónde?
Terrible.
Este es el de las espadas.
La espada, vale.
Encierra había unos de Pixel Hunted que eran
Está en la
el.
puerta, a ver qué hay en la puerta.
When
No, y
we're
si
done
sales,
here,
a lo mejor
we
no.
might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Ah, vale, ok, nada.
Si
Entonces.
sales, no vuelves a.
Intenta, no sé, darle el trébol al señor, a ver. No tienes mucho que inventar.
Sí.
Empecé con el deseo, ibas a librarte de los.
Pero es que no había ningún deseo
Sí,
que
ya, yo
fuera.
también me di cuenta. Ah,
No.
dile a Chuck que le cubra o algo. Dile a Chuck, háblale de la cesta otra vez a Chuck a ver si el carajo. Le hablas mucho.
I can stand on my head without using my hands. This place is fun.
No, la cesta, sí,
A
la
ver,
cesta. otra vez.
Have they done anything suspicious? Very. I think they're trying to catch the duck. What for? Dinner. I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days.
Ah, ahora,
Regard
ahora.
for
para.
personal-
Mira, claro, ahora
How
sí.
rude.
Hay que ser... en
La
este juego
chula.
hay que ser malandro.
Una pata chula.
Vale.
That's all.
Y ahora lo único que nos
Vamos,
queda es buscar a nuestros padres.
Estarán detrás de la verja, obviamente.
Que casi nada, pues.
Vale, bueno,
Está abierta la verja ya.
Un tutorial bastante light.
Sí.
Anda.
Mira, son los hijos de...
Hey, Dad. Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
¿Qué tal?
Así arreglaron el feo.
Mira, pero
Chamo, pero...
Pero este es el mejor arreglo, o sea, este es el mejor retcon de todos desde Cobra Kai.
Sí.
O sea, esta es la mejor arreglada de vaina desde Cobra Kai.
Chamo, pero...
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
Dejaron la 2 como un tutorial y
That's
ya.
not how storytelling works.
Así, efectivamente el 2
Sí.
es el tutorial.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula. Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Llevarme el gato al agua.
No, la traducción.
A veces los españoles tienen unas frases que me dejan perplejo.
Mira, Melee, la vieja Melee.
La vieja Melee.
Debe ser
Bueno, y ese fue el
mira, el
tutorial.
barco de LeChuck.
Mira, ¿qué tal, chamo? Qué vaina.
Es lo más profundo. La idea de Melee.
Y los dibujos están buenos.
Justo en la nostalgia.
De pana, chavo.
Sí.
Misma intro con...
Menos mal que lo jugué.
La música, chamo, la música.
Riding
Pero-
Memberberry, totalmente.
Menos mal que lo jugué hace poco porque si no me hubiera pegado fuerte las nostalgias. Ya, un
No,
segundo.
me está sacando una lagrimita.
Sí.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him. That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scumm Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scumm Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness. I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition. I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I defeated the ghost pirate LeChuck several times.
Super ironic that sailing with him is the only way you're getting to Monkey Island.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Well, it's definitely a mop. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. And you have a packet of stick-on stars. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old." I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old."
La mesa de los piratas no hay nada que agarrar.
No, no.
Otra comida. Mira, todo exactamente igual.
La gobernadora Elaine.
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
Creo que eso sea así.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lives to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Eso ha pasado.
Sí.
¿Cómo que nos perdimos una parte?
No, bueno, con Elaine.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say
Síguele.
bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
La vudú.
It doesn't look finished.
Criticar estatua.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santo Domingo.
Una tarjeta.
Vamos a ver las tarjetas.
Mira que si le das clic tienes que responder. Y si no y si respondes mal.
El nombre de Sheriff Monkey Island 1 era Shinto.
No,
Shinto.
así. Sí.
Porque era pelón.
Sí.
¿Cuál de estos libros se encuentra en la librería de Carla?
No se encuentra.
Esta no me
Es que
¿será la librería del 2?
No hemos llegado.
No hemos llegado.
Es que hay vainas de este juego también.
De este juego, vale.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Próximo cese de negocio.
Sí. El tipo está liquidando.
Sí, liquidado.
They're having a half off sale.
Bueno, nosotros tenemos dinero.
The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
90%, 50%.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean?
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
Guess things.
Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now
Otro ahí de...
Sí, no, pero interesante, me parece una buena.
No,
lies at the docks.
Yo le estaba diciendo a Mitchell que Machinarum tiene lo mismo. Tiene un libro que tú puedes ver una cantidad de veces cada cierto tiempo y te da tips.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight
Vuelve a
Luncheon
entrar.
back shortly. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon back shortly.
No.
At Chamber of Commerce
No te
Midnight
deja.
Luncheon back shortly. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. What kind of person would just paint on a wall like
Seguramente hay una vaina con eso.
Elaine would never have stood for
Graffiti,
this.
Con los graffiti.
This place has kind of gone
Enciende
downhill. Looks like
Ah,
Wally's got a new
Wally.
place in Melee. I hope he's not.
Ah, sé que robó el monóculo.
Sí, de
At
acuerdo.
Chamber of Commerce Midnight
Sí,
Luncheon.
el que lee los mapas, sí. Y lo torturamos un poco de tiempo.
Le quitas el monóculo, el pobre se queda ciego ahí, ¿no?
Sí.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks
Era
for
la
the
tienda,
memories,
¿no?
But cash would have been better.
Sí,
Sí.
la tienda de abarrotes.
Aye.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Callejón.
Callejón, debajo del callejón,
Sí,
debajo del
¿Ese no es
callejón.
Stan?
De trivia.
No, pero no está aquí.
Ah, ese es el del circo, ¿no? El cartel del circo.
Sí.
Employees only. It seems
Esa
to be
puerta
stuck-
nunca
Siempre
fue
estuvo
esa
atascada.
No, esa fue
Esa
la
puerta
puerta.
te lleva...
Tú saliste.
No, esa puerta
no,
nunca. En el 1 no hicimos nada por
No,
esa
en el
puerta.
uno no, pero en el
No,
2
pero
tú
en
sales
el
de
2
esa
tú
puerta.
salías por eso cuando ibas por LeChuck. El último.
El último...
Ah, pero al final que
Pero tú-
recorre un millón de puertas, un poco de cosas.
This is
Exacto.
where I risked my
Ah,
life for
sí.
Elaine, and she
Sí, es
showed
por
me
el
she
ascensor,
only needed
¿no?
me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Críptico.
I think it's a chandelier. Looks sort of like an eye.
A visitor.
Mira, están
Mira,
en la
están.
cárcel.
Oh, tío. Y están.
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan! Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame
Culpa
the
el
Culpa el
comunismo.
comunismo.
Didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow.
No art style.
New art style?
Nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time.
El tipo no hizo
I
nada
didn't get
después.
much out of it.
No, porque se amotinaron la tripulación.
A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Y ahorita no entré.
Falta Stan, a ver qué nos cuenta.
¿Qué es esto?
Watch your boots. I don't remember this place being so leaky. They finally installed running water.
Daña allá arriba.
¿Dónde? Ah, mira.
A spider.
Arriba hay como un fuego, ¿no? Arriba.
Sí.
It says jail rules.
No
1.
escaping.
No
Sí.
escaping.
No escaping.
Muy bien.
Eso.
At least the jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse
Sí.
it looks.
Hay algo en el suelo ahí, ¿qué?
Tarjeta de Trevi.
How's your day going? Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I
El
appreciate the
mismo
thought.
movimiento del
I'm
pie que
sorry
tiene
to see
el...
me here as well.
Sí.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sail, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
Mutiny.
Word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Que sí.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve
Mientras
selling
no
you a
sabes de
ship.
tu barco.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have
Madre
allegedly
mía, pero-
done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant They use hurtful words like, but it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks, and I'm awaiting final judgment of the court.
Ahí meten preso por marketing. Vale, ok.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to.
Después el
I was
segundo.
disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it...
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
What?
Thanks. That's advice.
Vale, ok.
No, por
Chao,
favor.
gracias.
La otra
Gra-
cerradura, echale un vistazo a la otra cerradura.
Por cierto, Alt S.
Sí, importante.
Grabar.
Ese es el autosave. Igualito tiene.
Like
tiene
you're having a
autosave.
good
Pero
time.
te faltó una cerradura por ver.
Faltó una cerradura por ver.
Sí, la de Otto. La de
Hey,
Otto.
Ah, sí.
Hey, kid.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
I'll make it my.
¿Y esto?
Tienes el Horse Armor.
Ah,
El pre-order.
claro. A ver, ¿qué tiene la caja de la bodega en la parte delantera? Esto no me acuerdo.
Eso debe ser este juego, ¿no? Porque...
Sí. Bueno, sí, pues depende de a qué llamas bodega.
Te pedirán.
Welcome to my shop.
Oh, yeah. Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last
Ah,
crackers.
se me suena un loro naranja.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Okay.
What?
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
Or hats.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Arriba de varias cosas.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Chiste sobre el eructo.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
¿Será de otro juego? No sé.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm
Smith.
Right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Cerrajera.
Sí.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know.
Esos son los números que
No
tienes
tricks
que ver de las...
necessary.
Sí.
Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are
Claro.
you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special
Oh.
tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Exacto.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
How How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
No sé por qué me suena que el monóculo el de los mapas de Wally.
Sí, de Wally.
Va a llevarnos a...
Esto fue una de las mejores vainas que hicieron. Ese shortcut.
Sí.
¿Sabes que en el primero tenías que volver otra vez al principio?
Que salir,
Mira,
sí.
las flores... ¿Qué agarrar las flores?
Es amarilla.
Carla.
A nuestra
En
amiga.
la Swordmaster.
Recibirá todo el mundo aquí.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste
La
my
pelea de
blade,
insulto.
you washed up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Soy en el gobierno.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Madison.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
La Yuso de Monkey Island.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again.
Pero si no hicieron nada.
So unlikely.
¿Por qué lo odian tanto si al final no pasó nada?
You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Iniciativa ahí, chao.
Is there a
algún incentivo impuesto.
Find secrets of Monkey Island?
Fondos públicos ahí por una expedición.
You're too late
De la Unión Europea.
Sí.
Canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Oh, millones de cosas.
Anda a ver mira todos los libros.
The blurb says it's a
Una de las preguntas era qué libro no estaba.
Sí, al final de la plancha. Ahí lo puedes pedir prestado. Autobiografía.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. It's thicker than I would have imagined.
Estrategias de combates náuticas.
Warning. Do not
Trucos
try
caseros de vudú. Cuidado, no intentarlos en casa.
I tried to read that
Es
once, but I
interminable.
couldn't finish it.
Que es interminable. Como la búsqueda de tiempo perdido. Muy bien, equipo. Vamos muy bien.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Ah,
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
seguramente lo encontraré al tipo más adelante. Mira, aquí hay otro tic.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Reflexionó sobre viejos recuerdos. Es más, a ver si se cae.
No se movía más.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy.
No creo que se vea.
Ya no se mueve.
¿El tapón lo puedes quitar? No.
¿Quién le quiere hacer?
Sube al segundo piso la
The
puerta.
blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Noche puede.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Bueno, no voy a pedir ningún libro porque no sé.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Bueno.
Seguimos.
Vale, entonces volvemos aquí. Vamos al astillero. Chamo, y el troll del...
Fast travel total.
Sí, esto sí es fast travel del siglo XXI.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit.
Hay que buscar
Have a
cepillo de
nice
dientes,
day.
¿no? Dentro.
Cepillo de dientes, sí.
Pero no.
Sí, hay una.
Ahí está.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there.
Ah.
Is that an old toothbrush? I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is
Que
that an
tenga
old toothbrush?
que dé luz. Esas antorchas no las puedes encender.
This used to be such a bright, cheery place. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
Voy a coger el
Looks like
cubo.
the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
La luna. Te puedes dar.
Voy a poner una canción de
First
Wilfrido.
time Stan tried to fleece me. It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Ahorita no.
It says Tan's
Tans.
previously owned
Tans.
vessels. So
Es
sad.
como
Tan's
Andy.
used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Espera, a ver tu. Voy a ver tu inventario si algo vamos a usar contra la.
Voy a estrujar la esponja contra la ventana.
Bueno, voy a intentar.
Estrújala porque a lo mejor sale algo.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's good for relieving stress.
La pluma puntera.
Enredar el cordel.
It's hopeless.
Mira, David Fox empezó a trabajar en Lucasfilm ¿en qué año, Mitchell?
Guau.
Guybrush lleva puesto. El desarrollo del primer Monkey Island fueron 22 meses,
chamo.
tiempo durísimo del equipo, 16 meses o 9 meses. Yo diría 9 meses.
Seguro, chamo, es googlearlo.
¿Quieres googlear?
Ah, pero puedes echar para atrás, ¿no?
Guybrush
no
lleva
puede-
puesto
exacto.
Sleepboxers, nada. No sé si lo hice en algún momento. Bueno, seguimos. Bosque.
Nuestro amigo el bosque.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisted. Maps are
Ah,
highly recommended.
por fin entendí cómo se leía el pinche mapa.
Ajá, de atrás para adelante.
Oh, I used to love these when I
Atrás era arriba.
Atrás era arriba, sí.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Yo de piratería.
Vivía Carla.
Vivía Carla.
Sí.
Esa es la casa de la Swordmaster, claro.
Sí.
Back shortly.
Que todo está cerrado.
Mira, ahí dice.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Hace años que- No.
Algo tienes que hacer antes de... Ay, mira.
A ver. Ya te leí algo.
A classic specimen of Alata needlius, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle.
Ay,
and blows
en el último short, uno de los últimos shorts, salía. Ay, ¿qué era lo que? Salía una cosa sobre un animal, ahorita no me acuerdo. Y en la descripción le puse animalacho vivaracho de la isla.
Ah, el del mono tres cabezas.
El mono tres cabezas, sí.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket.
Bueno, no me voy a meter porque sin mapa no.
Ese mapa.
Ah, ese podemos aventar por acá.
Pues irás al pueblo otra vez, no hay mucho más que decir.
¿Será?
Sí, no hay más nada.
Ah, bueno, ve al barco de LeChuck a ver qué.
Muy bien, ¿no?
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon, back shortly.
Le barco.
Le barco.
Le barque.
How clever.
Le Sheep.
Le Sheep.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity
No
employee.
importa si estás muerto o vivo.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
El clipboard no vota.
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring
quiero
your
buscar la
own
fregona.
mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Cualquier cosa menos Gabriel Streetwood.
Andrew LeChuck, sobrino.
Andrew LeChuck. Bueno, está bien.
No somos parientes.
Exacto.
John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Bueno, habrá que disfrazarse entonces.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Por ahí una tarjetita.
Por aquí no la veo.
Habrá que
La lista de las
disfrazarse.
cosas, la lista de cosas.
Why
was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Ya retornaron de la cena, ahora puedes entrar a las tiendas que no voy a entrar.
Sí.
Una tarjeta.
Pueblo.
Porque si venían para acá, si venían de aquí, no sé qué no están reunidos.
Entra un momentico a la taberna. A ver si.
Pero sí puede. Mira, hay un pirata nuevo ahí al fondo.
Mira, sí,
el
Sí.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these
Loom,
years.
problema sobre el Loom.
I was declared a historical
Declarado
landmark.
histórico.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's
Beat
sake.
it.
Beat it.
Dilo.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning,
Las ganas con lo que
high
lo está
resolution,
diciendo
3D landscapes.
Sí.
Sophisticated score.
Además, paisajes en 3D de alta resolución. Loom,
Not to
sobre todo.
mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant
pero si
point
lo
and
ven.
click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get
Mira.
lost.
Sí, Amazon Prime va a regalar.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't bring grog before getting married. These kids today are all
Estas
about
millennials.
sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Habla con los piratas porque ya no están los. Allá habla.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't
Qué
sound
poco
much
pirata.
like pirating to me.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Voy a decir una cosa, tiene toda la pinta de que va a ser una camiseta al final y esta tenía rosa.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I completed the 3 trials.
Trials?
It's how they used to make their bones in the old days.
Well, I was a director for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo.
¿Qué tal? Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
No, yo no tengo ese currículum.
Hay que hacer algo para agarrar la.
Ajá.
Y si le doy la.
Tratar de limpiar.
¿La cabeza de caballo dónde te la dieron?
Te la dan por comprar el juego.
Con lo cual, obviamente, no será algo requerido.
Sí, no es algo requerido, pero sí.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Smell the risk. A ver, espérate.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Ve afuera un segundo. No, afuera digo, perdón. Afuera el pájaro.
Una tabla suelta.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Intenta algo con la gaviota, a ver.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Intenta agarrar el mapa otra vez a ver qué te dice.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
I said not to touch that. You don't use someone else's mop.
Why not?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool
Es un lightsaber.
for more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular
El juego se convirtió en Jedi Fallen Order.
uniquely suited
Sí.
to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
Ir al bosque.
No.
Any questions?
¿Dónde encuentro
How do I find the mop handle tree?
el árbol de palos de
I can't
fregona?
tell you exactly where it is because this is your own personal journey.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is because this is your own personal journey.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mob Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Chamo,
Monkey Island, chamo.
Sí,
Ese es su...
Sí, su ADN.
Ve al pueblo, que hay cosas que deben estar abiertas ahora. O sea, pues está abierto otra vez la del vudú, que había algo que se te había olvidado, creo, ¿no?
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for...
Green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half of
Half
half
off.
off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
A crystal. This isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. Keep up the good work, buddy. Too bad it's empty. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak,
Él
and
seguramente lo harás todas esas cosas con él.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty.
Te hacen leer el agreement del juego, pero te compras un cuchillo.
Any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons. Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread. Product is shot at all times. Keep the manufacturer.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that.
Finally. Pude comprar un cuchillo.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
No tengo que firmar el contrato de usuario.
All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
Voy a comprar. Bueno, el regalo que te llevamos el otro día, Raúl, que lo compramos en el FNAC y le pedimos para envolver. Y nos dijeron, no, bueno, y tienen el papel, envuélvelo ustedes. Menos mal que Laura envuelve muy bien.
Coño, qué raro.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. What's cooking?
The feast of knowledge.
Aquí, bueno, ya estamos viendo que el sistemita está bueno y,
bien, bueno,
y se ve mucho más fluido.
Excelente.
Sí, está muy bien, la verdad.
No, nada. Mucha nostalgia, es así. Bueno, hablamos la semana que viene entonces.
Bueno, sí, continuamos la semana que viene.
Hasta la semana que viene.
Luego,
Chao, chao.
Chao.